So guys, we're back out on the beach. Now this is the time lucky for the latest video. I fished, I baited up, I'm watching the rods, I'm down on the Plaice Peninsula. I've had a little Plaice, put a picture in there now. So that's my 58th species of the year. So yeah, so I'm really chuffed. The crab activity is horrendous though. I'm having to recycle the baits constantly. I am fishing 3 rods and it's just a case of just going through the 3. The mackerel is quite soft that I've got, and yeah, it's just getting ragged off by the crabs. Anyway, we've had a Plaice of success, but yeah, the first time I tried to do a video, secretly I've been baiting up for a few weeks. I was going to give me a big spiel about how good baiting up is, and I blanked a couple of sessions, and yeah, anyway, it didn't look good, and I gave up on it, to be honest. So that was the first one, and then I went all the way to Wallasey, try and catch a Plaice, which we've had today, and which we've had today, and yeah, all we managed was probably my biggest ever blenny, and that was on the scratching rod, nothing on the other rods. Yeah, anyway, we're down here now. Had to put the phone on the tripod, just change the baits, probably going to start the process again. Yes, looking good. Hopefully what we're after is a black bream, that's what we're after, but I'm taking Plaice all day long. Number 1 ticked off the list, so yeah. I don't know how much I'm going to be able to do on camera because, like I said, I'm just constantly moving. But yeah, fingers crossed. There you go, guys. Second fish of the trip. What have we got here? Oh. Wow, guys, that's fantastic. Let's get the big camera. Dragging it. Well, guys, oh, I'm absolutely buzzing. I can't believe it. I never expected this species. Wasn't even on my list to target this year. Never caught one before. Look at that for a fish, a dragonette. Stay still. Two species, I really didn't expect it. That is fantastic. Oh, an ace looking fish, never caught one before. New for the species hunt, new for me, so that is 59. Absolutely buzzing. If I'd have come away with 1 black bream today, I'd have been happy as Larry. And that has made my day. Look at that. Yes. Okay guys, so yeah, we just had that dragonette. I'm absolutely buzzing, I can't believe it. I really didn't expect that at all. 2 new species for me ever, never caught a Plaice before. Possibly when I was a kid, but I honestly not 100% sure. But yeah, the dragonette came. We've got 2 up flappers out for the bream. And just put out a set of these speakies on my Corum 1.5 test curve rod. Little tiny, what's that, 1.1 ounce lead. These little speakies with a tiny bit of lugworm. Set of 5 of them. Yeah, that's what we have the dragonette on. So get it back out and see what else. Well, things have certainly brightened up anyway, got the sun right in my face now. Yeah, the fishing hasn't improved. I've been crabbed out, to be honest. I've been literally going from rod to rod to rod to rod to rod, just constantly. To be honest, I was thinking I've let myself down, like with the prep. I should have made up some rigs with some floating beads because I did have some in my box. I've never used them before. I've put them on. To be honest, the crabs are still getting in the bait. I put 2 fishing just only like 6 inches popped up, and then I've done 2 like 2 feet popped up, and they're getting either nibbled by very small fish or crabs either way. So yeah, so I'm not too bothered. At first I was thinking maybe I'd cocked up, but when I did put one of the beads on the first one, there was 6 inches popped up. I had a really good fishy bite, you know, a proper rattle. But yeah, anyway, can't complain. 2 species, so yeah, it's a really short video this one, guys, because even though it's sort of 3 sessions it's spanned over, and one that was in the planning for a few weeks and stuff, and sneaking around baiting up and everything like that, but yeah, it never came to fruition. But anyway, as ever, guys, tight lines in your fishing. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next one. Cheers, bye now. Okay guys, I know it's not a place. I can imagine. I've just been editing the video, putting it together, and the amount of times I talk about the place and ticking it off the list and everything, I was laughing to myself. I'm sure there's lots of people out there screaming at the screen, that's not a place, it's not a place. Now, when I was at the beach, I honestly thought it looked like a place. The spots were really vibrant. I googled, because I really don't want to ever misidentify a fish. I'd hate to count a fish that wasn't the species, and some like the wrasse and some of the sea species are so hard to identify, you know, little gobies and things like that. So I've always tried to be really clever, really careful, and I've always asked for confirmation, which well, to be honest, as soon as I got home, I talking to the missus, she doesn't care, but I'm telling her anyway, I've caught a place and I'm buzzing. And I looked at the picture on my phone, and immediately I was like, that's not a place. But when I was on the beach, I would have sworn it was a place. It looked like a place. I googled, like I said, the information of a place. It said it's smooth to touch both ways, which it was. The lateral line is smooth, and it has like this bony ridge on the head, which a flounder doesn't. Now, it had those characteristics, so I really thought it was a place. But like I said, when I looked at the pictures, I couldn't even see the spots on the body and stuff. It just looked like a completely different fish to in the flesh. So yeah, so I did ask a very helpful group. I'll put a link in the description. Tommy Joe's Country Life Species Hunt. It's a really good Facebook group, and they catch some amazing fish on there. I think anyone can enter the species hunt. Obviously, it's too late in the year now, but maybe next year if it carries on. And I asked the guys on there, and everyone said flounder straight away. And yeah, to be honest, as soon as I saw the photo, I was like, that's a flounder. But what about them characteristics? Anyway, I was talking to somebody else, and they said about crossbreeding possibly. So maybe that's it. All I know is it's really confusing. You know, some of the, like I said, some of the species, it's really hard to tell. And yeah, how do you explain those things? But I'll put the pictures over me talking now. I'll also put the picture of the fish identifying Google site that I found that shows what I'm talking about. But yeah, no, it's a flounder, so it's not 59. We're on 58 species. But to be honest, so chuffed. A dragonet, never even heard of one till a couple of months ago. So yeah, so to catch that now, I think that takes me to, and I know that I've now had 19 more species than last year. So 39 to 58, that's fantastic. And also I think that's 12 species this year that I've never caught before in 40 years of angling. So yeah, so fantastic, and there's still time. So anyway, this weekend I'm off to Newdigate in Surrey for a golden orph. It's absolutely full of golden orph. It's a 10-hour round trip. However, it's almost like guaranteed. The golden orph is stocked like roach are in most ponds, so it's one of them. Yeah, it's worth the trip, because I know I'll tick a species off. So this weekend's going to be taken up with that. That'll take us to 59, fingers crossed. If it doesn't, that would be a nightmare, wouldn't it? That'd be embarrassing. But anyway, and then yeah, it's back on a few sea species, and then it's unfortunately like it's coming into winter then. But like things like a coalfish and a cod and stuff, maybe they can be targeted. So yeah, we're gonna hit 60. We're gonna hit 60 plus. At the minute I'm hoping for 63, 64 as it stands now. That's sort of the list that I've got going. So yeah, fingers crossed, and then we can bin this species hunt off. It's been a pain in my backside, but yeah, and then we're back on the normal fishing and targeting the specimen fish. Thank you very much for watching and listening to my waffle. I hope you, like I said, I hope you're doing really well in your own fishing. Tight lines, guys. See you in the next one. Bye now.